Hey guys, CharrChan here, or Triceratops, same person. Today's video, I'm so excited because, finally, after 10 months, my pre-order is here. Here I have a parcel from Yokaiju, which should hopefully contain Draluc, or the Nedoroid of Draluc. So let's get opening, I'm so excited! Ah! So as I said, I've been waiting for this for months. I pre-ordered this in January. It's finally here. I haven't opened the paper yet, so here we go. Oh, ready? There he is! Oh, the paper's getting in the way. Ooh. Let's get rid of the box. Where am I putting the box? Go there. The Draluc Nedoroid from The Vampire Dies in No Time. I love this show. It is one of my favourite animes. I've seen it 3 times so far. Season 2 is due to release in January, I believe. And here is the Nedoroid, which I pre-ordered in January of this year, which is 2022. So let's get open it. I'm so excited. I've shown you all of the sides of the... Oh, I've shown you all the sides of the box. This is made by Orange Rouge, which apparently tend to handle more male characters than other companies. Let's reorganise the camera so we can see a bit better. Going for a more top-down view than normal. Let's try and pull this open without tearing the box. There we go. Oh, an advert for the whatchamacallums, the easel stands, which I have actually bought some of those. I'm not that impressed with easel stands, to be honest. Anyway, I am so excited. Ooh, look at that. It's like a metallic-ish bronze checkered pattern. Interesting. And here he is! And there's a information instructions at the bottom there, which I don't think I'll need for a Nedoroid. I've opened a few of these so far. So this is my 5th Nedoroid. Oh, look at John. Oh, John, he's so cute. Oh, there's normally tape on... There's normally some tape on the blister packet, but there isn't any on this one, so... Oh well. I paid... How much did I pay for this Nedoroid? I think I paid £65-ish? 65-70 for him? He is... Okay, let's get him out of the pack. Are we ready for the big reveal? There he is. Oh, there's bubble wrap in this one. I've never had an Nedoroid with bubble wrap in. Oh, how do I get all this plastic off him? Sometimes it's a bit daunting because like he's covered in plastic. Okay, I think that plastic is under the fringe. This is holding his cape up so it doesn't warp in transit. Then we'll try and take his head off, or maybe his cape comes off. Not sure. Well, his cape does come off, but I think. Okay, we'll take his head off carefully. Oh, it's quite stiff. Oh. Okay, I figured out how the cape attaches. It's very similar to Yugi's coat. It just kind of slots over his shoulders. Oh, and there are some little divots in there. So there is some kind of sculpted attachment. Right, let's take the plastic off his face. Oh, the fringe looks like it might be quite stiff. This could be interesting. Oh, never mind, it's coming off quite easily and the plastic has fluttered onto the floor somewhere. There we go. I will leave that faceplate on for now. And his body, we need to take off his legs to get that plastic out of there. Come on. Oh, I don't want to break him. Don't want to break him. Why don't I take his arms off? It might make things easier. I do wish that they stopped doing... Can you see how the arms are attached? If I can get my camera to focus. There we go. So nowadays on most Nedoroids, they just have these ugly... seam lines for changing the arms out. I'd rather they just make entire new arms because it just looks quite ugly. but it's alright. It's okay. Alright, take his arms off. And take his legs off somehow. Oh, I don't want to break him. I don't want to break him. Maybe I can just pull it out round the side? I think I can just, yeah, there we go. I think that was quite blurry, that footage there, but that's alright. We're not aiming for perfection here, we're just having a fun time opening a Nedoroid that I've been waiting for 10 months. Alright, let's reassemble Draluc. I do really, really, really hope that they make a Ronaldo Nedoroid soon. My hopes are not terribly high, because I'm not sure how popular the series is, but they're high enough since we are getting Season 2 soon. So his cape, as you can see, attaches in these little slots there. Since he's pretty much always wearing his cape, there's no reason for his cape to really remove other than for ease of changing things out. So, here we go. I'm not sure how I like that clicking noise there. Oh, scared. I'm scared. Okay, maybe it doesn't click in, it just kind of slots on, and then his head holds it in place? Maybe? I'm not sure. God, this is scary. Scary, I'm scared. So his cape's a bit finicky to put on, but we'll get there in the end. Slowly but surely, we will get there. Or what about if I slot his head in slightly? Oh, this is a pretty stiff one. This is a pretty stiff Nedoroid. Okay, if I slot his head in slightly, and then I put his cape on. And once that's kind of positioned, I can finish putting his head on, maybe? Would that work a bit better? Oh, it's so scary, I don't want to damage him because I just got him. There we go. Okay, that worked. So the best method I can recommend for putting the cape on from my one attempt so far is to put his head in slightly, slot the cape on, and then finish pushing the head on. Alright, so there's Draluc, all free from his plastic. Let's put him over there while we look at these other things. I think we'll save John till last because it's John. Let's look at his other faceplates. So, he comes with his smug face here, and here's his crying face. He also comes with his tiny little PlayStation, I guess. Would you call this a PSP? I'd probably call this a PSP, or maybe it's a Nintendo Switch. Generic games console with little bat ears, I assume those are. And he probably comes with a hand to hold these as well, or you can just slot it in his hands. Anyway, he also comes with his bat form. Look at that. It's so cute. I'm so glad that they included the bat form as well. I wouldn't have minded if they'd included an ugly bat form, but I think that would have to be its own Nedoroid because he's the same size in his ugly forms, but the bat is so cute. I'm so glad they made this. And he comes with his sand form for when he is scared or in the sunlight, mostly just scared. I'm really happy they included this as well, since it's such an integral part of Draluc's character. I mean, the show is literally called The Vampire Dies in No Time, because he dies all the time. I think I'm going to take this part out with me for photo shoots just during the day. Like, just put Draluc in the sun and take photos of him with nice scenery around him. I think that would be really funny. So, there we go. I thought this would be solid, but it is hollow in there. I guess to make sure it's not too heavy. But there we go. Alright, saving the best till last, let's look at the Johns. So we have little tiny John. Here he is. Let's get him in focus. He's so cute. Oh, look at him. Like a little melon bread. Does his head rotate? I thought his head might rotate, but it doesn't seem to. But oh, he's so cute. Honestly, the best part of the Nedoroid is John. And there is a second John as well. We have sleepy or sad John. I guess it's up to interpretation what emotion this is. He is concave on the back. Looks like he's been run over, but that's just so that Draluc can hold him comfortably. So I'm so glad they included two Johns, one for him to hold and one for him to stand next to. I feel like the heads should pop off to change out. They might, I'll look in the instructions, but I don't think they do. And the last thing we get is 2 extra arms, which I didn't know were in here because they weren't in the blister pack, they're just in the bag containing the stands. So in the bag for the stands, we have, well, the stands, there are all blah, blah, blah. There are also 2 more arms. So these ones are for holding things like his game controller, well, specifically his game controller. You can hold it with both hands. I might display him holding John. I'm not sure which John to use. I want to display everything, but I'll have to choose what I want to display him with. So anyway, we also get an extra neck peg in purple to match his skin tone, which is nice. We get his normal Nedoroid body stand. We also get 1 stand for his bat form, so this is for the bat form. And the base. Alright, I guess I should have a play around with him, see what poses I want to display him in, and just talk about the show while I do that. Maybe I'll do some sped up footage while I talk. Well, I was going to do switching out his parts and talking while I did it, but I get so distracted. So instead, let me tell you what I have learnt from playing about with him, and then we'll do some B-roll and me talking about my hopes for future figures of this series and what I think of this Nedoroid. So, things I have learnt. John's heads do not seem to be transferable, so you can't switch out the heads on the Johns. That's fine, they are adorable, I love them. On the bat, let me get the bat out of the stand. There we go. The bat's head rotates, so you have a little bit of posability, which I love. I just dropped it. Well, I can confirm to a drop on the carpet. It seems to be fine, so there you go. The hands on the arms are removable, so you can change those out. And I have realised from looking at the instructions, the reason that the seam line for these, like the separation line for the arms is at the elbows, is so that you can change the arms out without having to remove the cape and the head, which is really, really well thought out. I do appreciate that. I know earlier I said I didn't like it, but now I do, because I've realised why they've done it. The only exception to that is that his arm holding John is one solid piece. I think it's to support the weight of holding John, so that one you will have to take the cape off to be able to use, but that's alright. Otherwise, let's do B-roll, and then I will ramble for a while about the Nedoroid, the show, and just how much I love this figure. I was curious to see if this hand is actually removable, and I think it is. It twists in that socket there. Can you see what I'm trying to show? So put it that way and then I can twist it the other way. So in theory you can pull that hand out and use it as an extra handpiece, but it's kind of difficult to get out since it is, you know, wedged between John. Let's see if we can. I don't want to damage it since it is, you know, it's kind of stuck in there, but if you really, really wanted that handpiece out, you could get it out. So that's interesting. Another quick point is that there is paint transfer between the PlayStation, PSP, Switch thing, the games console, and the white glove. It's not noticeable yet, but I did notice that it looked like the paint is scraped off on the game console, but it's really paint transfer going onto the white glove. It doesn't really matter since it is the inside of the hand, but it's something to be aware of if you are picky about things like paint transfer and defects, so just be aware of that this will transfer paint over time when you are making Draluc hold his game console. But it's alright. After playing with this Nedoroid, I've come to the conclusion that he is well worth the money that I paid for him. He comes with so many accessories compared to a lot of more recent Nedoroids apparently. Apparently a lot of recent Nedoroids have come with not very much, like I'm talking 1 extra faceplate and then maybe 2 arms, that kind of thing. But I haven't really ordered that many Nedoroids, so I can't vouch for that. But anyway, Draluc here comes with so many accessories. I mean, he's got 3 faceplates, 3 animal friends, 5 total arms, I think. So yeah, he's got... Wait, no, is that right? I don't know. Anyway, he comes with a lot of stuff. And the posability options are... There's a good range there. Speaking of posability options, these are Nedoroids, which means you can mix and match parts from different figures. And in the middle of filming my B-roll, I suddenly thought, wait a minute, Draluc likes to cook. And I have the Nadeshiko Nedoroid who comes with little cooking utensils, so I literally ran to my bedroom to get Nadeshiko's box, and I got out the little ladle and the nabe pot, and I posed Draluc with the little accessories. I did have to use some blue tack to get the ladle to stay in his hand, but you know, that's okay. And I think it just looks so cute. I'll probably display him like that at some point, or take pictures with the accessories. We will see. But for now, I do have him in a set pose that I like, which will be at the end of the video. I do have to find space for him on my desk, though. I'm not entirely sure where he's gonna go. Here, let's put a bit of a picture of my desk on screen now. So you can see that my desk is crammed full of trinkets. Here, look, there it is, all the trinkets, they are there. Where's Draluc gonna go? I don't know. Maybe I'll put one of my figures through my bedroom cabinet instead. Anyway. What else can I say? Well, since we got the Draluc Nedoroid, I'm really hoping for a Ronaldo Nedoroid, since you can't have Draluc without Ronaldo. So I'm begging Good Smile, please. If they do make Ronaldo, I think it would be really fun if he comes with the vampiric celery, since he is scared of it. And also his Ronaldo Chronicles books. I think he could come with like a little box set of the books. That would be really fun. Maybe he could come with maybe some bunny ears as a callback to the Paul McCartney incident. So yeah, that's my hopes for the Ronaldo Nedoroid, which probably won't happen, so yeah. But anyway, we are getting some extra little mini-figures. What were they called? I can't remember. Let me put them on screen there. They're like little cat figures, and they look really cute. They're kind of small, they're like palm-sized, and I am desperate to put a pre-order in, but nowhere has put them up for pre-order yet. I think they got like leaked rather than announced. I think maybe websites have been putting them up for retail pre-order, not consumer pre-order, so that's probably how we got the images. But anyway, I'm very excited because my Nedoroid is here. I'm going to display him, and I need to clear off a space on my desk for him, so wish me luck. It could be interesting trying to fit him on. So yes, I will go and do that now. So thank you so much for watching. Please do not hit the like button, as that probably hurts. It's not very nice. So maybe shake his hand instead. With that being said, I hope to see you in the next one, and bye!